listening to Golden Girls, sex and celebrities, talking Philly radio legend. Go Hollywood and Philly, got it locked down.
Golden Girls got the naked truth. No fake tea over here. Believe that. Baby. Just the naked truth.
I've met virtually every major world leader in my role as vice president and as foreign relations chairman over the last 30 years. And that's not hyperbole. China is going to eat our lunch. Come on, man. They're not a competition for us.
The Golden Girl is all over your box. Baby, I'm here, and this is it. Sex and Celebrities, the naked truth. Well, we did Sex and Celebrities last night. This is the naked truth. And let me just tell you this. There's some things we can't get past. One of them is this virus, the coronavirus. It's not going anywhere. And the reason why we're talking about it right now is because the coronavirus is, and I've said this before, I want to take you back. I want to take y'all back, some of you who have never heard me say this or whatever. I want to take you back to the months of March and when we first were on lockdown. And I went out, this was like the first week after I wanted to see a couple days in the lockdown. I wanted to see what Hollywood Boulevard looked like. And I went out there and I gave a report, and I'm going to show you that report in just a couple of seconds. But before I go there, I want to tell you this. The reason why I'm talking about this and the coronavirus and China and everything is because we got a problem on our hands. America's not telling you, and I'm here to tell you. I've been saying this for a while, ever since they sent the coronavirus out, and they definitely sent it out. I explained this before. I got a video here. I got 2 videos that I did last year, and these tell the story. And I hate to say I was right because I didn't want to be right about this, but it is true. I was right about it. And pretty much everything I say in this video, even the stuff that I said at that time, I said, no, this is not a fact. This is my opinion. All of that has become a fact now as well. The bottom line is this. China used this China virus on the world. They unleashed this beast on the world purposely and intentionally and deliberately by every means, okay? And the reason why is in an effort to obtain global domination, to be the new superpower. And I hate to say this in this moment at this time, but the reality is America won't say this. The president won't tell you. The news media won't say it. We won't admit it. Nothing like that. But I'm going to tell you right now, China is the superpower. They have become the superpower. During this lockdown, China has become the superpower, and America is trying to act like it's not. And that's where we are. And they know it. That is why your president, Sleepy Joe, went to the G7 and begged all of the rest of the Democratic leaders in democratic countries that were there, all of the wealthiest countries in the world were there, the powers. He asked them, he was begging them to go along with him and go at China to stop what's happening, and that is the takeover. Okay, they own everything. We've sold out on every level. Celebrities, companies, Hollywood, government, you name it. This right here is like a 3-part. I'm going to be doing this particular series. It's like a 3-part series because it's a lot of information I want to let you know, and this is just the beginning. I'm going to take you back to where we started with this COVID and what I told y'all back then. This was my very first report that you're going to hear. And then you're going to hear one that I did like a couple days later. But it only took me a couple days to sum the whole thing up. At the end of the day, this man went and put this out on the world so they could take over. And he expects to kill many more. He is not done, and he is not done unleashing. He continues to send the virus out. He continues to mutate this virus, and it is unstoppable. We don't have a vaccine for this virus. We don't have a vaccine that can control this virus, okay? That's the reality of it. The vaccines that people are getting, people are still getting the virus with it. So it's like you just taking a gamble. Take the gamble. If you know what I mean? If you need it, take it. It doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, we had it somewhere that this government cannot stop or control what is going on. They can't stop or control half of nothing. These people are in all of our systems. He has already hacked some of our main systems. Right now, if I go on Hollywood to some different restaurants, they don't even have chicken at the restaurants. I don't eat chicken, doesn't bother me, but I'm letting you know. That meat cyber hack that they did like a month ago, and they demanded, I don't even know if you know, they demanded millions upon millions of dollars to release the password so that we could get our own inventory of meat unlocked. Do you understand where we are going? Like, it was the gas last month. Then gas prices went up. It's water. It's everything. And I'm going to tell you over the next 3 segments, this being the first, tomorrow and Sunday, I'm doing specials. I need you to know this information. I'm going to show you exactly how I see this man having a whole situation mapped out, and they do. Not that it's going to work. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is they got a damn good start, and they got American government afraid to even talk about it. Nobody wants to go at China. They have got some shit for our ass, and we allowed it to happen. Yep, all them sellout ass presidents before Obama. President Obama had nothing to do with it. This shit was done before he got there. All of this shit. 3-part series. Let's go. This is the first part. And let me just say, I'm going to come in between a little bit here. Because the first thing is, before you even hear me, you're going to hear this fool talking about China. And, you know, I got to play it again. I just can't. You heard it, but I got to let you hear it again, just in case you didn't catch the first part. Because this was a couple years ago, but at the end of the day, he is not that stupid. He did not believe this. He was just, that's what you call that propaganda, that Chinese propaganda in America that's working. No, we got to stop that shit. Stop supporting that shit. Stop supporting the Chinese people. They trying to take over America. As simple as that. I don't care what nobody say. They can cut this damn YouTube live, whatever. I'll be standing outside with a sign up. Stop supporting that shit. I don't want to hear nobody say no stop the Asian hate unless you coupling that shit with stop the black hate, give blacks reparations, everything. There's just so many things to say before you get to some stop the Asian hate. Like, that's some bullshit ass propaganda. I don't hate on nobody, but I do hate Chinese people. I'm not going to lie. I'm never going to lie to you about that. I hate Chinese people. I ask God to forgive me, but I do hate Chinese people. Yep. And I ain't just start hating them during the coronavirus. Like, I just never, when I say hate them, I hate them now because of the coronavirus, yes. But prior to now, like, anybody that know me know, like, I've been anti-Chinese ever since I was a young buck. Ever since they popped up the Chinese store at 52nd and Chester Avenue, I've been anti-Chinese. Because that's when I seen how they move. I was like, oh my God, this is something. No. You ain't gonna catch me up in there supporting no Chinese stores. I don't do that. I do have no support for these people. That's what I have. Like, I have no love for them. I don't wish nobody no harm. But if they wishing us harm, I'm wishing them harm. And if they trying to get us, I hope we get them first. I'm just going to keep it real. Like, I ain't going to act like, no, I don't think we should. No, I think we should take them the fuck up out of here. These motherfuckers, these niggas is trying to he trying to fucking wipe the world out. If it could just be only Chinese people, this motherfucker is cool with that. He don't give a fuck. He wiped out half of his people too. He don't care. All them poor Chinese people, he like, fuck all of y'all. People was stuck in Wuhan, locked in like animals and zombies and shit. In the cities adjacent to it, they couldn't even get the fuck out. This shit was crazy. I'm going to show y'all some video, not today, but I will show y'all some video of that shit. Shit is crazy. Like, this shit is unbelievable. How people ain't really thinking about it. I'm telling you, this motherfuckers on world domination shit. New world order. Yes. He got over 1 million Muslims locked down in China on some bullshit. And America is sitting back saying they want to, sanction them and do all this because of all of the stuff that they're doing. They don't give a fuck about that. They don't give a fuck about America or no other country coming at their neck about what the fuck they doing to these people. They don't care about human rights. They don't give a fuck. This is a dictatorship. He don't care about none of that shit. He already dealt with the shit with Trump and he got sanctioned and they figured out how to get around those sanctions now. So now that they figured that shit out, he don't give a fuck about if America sanctioned them or not. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. We in trouble. Stop supporting that shit. Stop supporting it over here. You got to stop supporting this shit. It's in everything. They got us. I'm going to tell you how they got us. They got us by the balls, by the chips. You're like, what chips? The chips. It's fucking chips that's in everything. The chips that's in the fucking phone. The chips that's in everything we use. The chip that's in the TV. The chip that's in your kid's toy. The chip that's in every fucking thing, your car, everything. Just take a chip. And they the fucking ones that got it. They got the chips, y'all. They got it. They got us by the balls. They got the chips. They got everything. They got everything while we was sitting back trying to figure out how to get the fuck out of this lockdown with fucked up Trump and stupid ass Biden. Both of them, like, I don't give a fuck. Fucking dumbass Trump, he the reason why. Like, this dickhead. And then you got Biden, he's sleepy. He got Dilsey. And both of these niggas got Dilsey in bed with these motherfuckers and all that. Then when Trump got mad, he's like, oh, yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. I'm going to just wage war on this nigga. At least he was really ready to wage war. This nigga calling on other countries all sleepy and weak and shit. Other countries don't even want to wage this war with him. They like, oh, we don't really want to be in this shit because we want to deal with them. We want to do business with them. They do. So we got a fucking problem, and we got a problem on our hand. Half of them people that was at the G7, them other countries that said that they was down and all that, I swear, I could just tell. Half of them motherfuckers is just going, turn coat. They going to turn coat. They going to fucking turn coat, y'all. I'm trying to tell you right now, Golden Girl is all over your box. This is it, the naked truth. Listen, listen, if this going to affect our life, I'm going to tell you the fuck about it, all right? And this is going to affect your life. It already has. We fucked up. You know how many people have died worldwide? Millions. Millions of people have died in a year. Millions worldwide. Over 600,000 right here in America. They don't even talk about how many people died no more. They act like people stopped dying. They act the fuck like people stopped dying in America from COVID. The fuck out of here. People are dying left and fucking right. Listen, now kids is getting it. Teenage, everything they said was a fucking lie. Everything was a lie and it continues to be a lie. Build your immune system up. It's your best effort, your best chance. But this other shit that's going on, it's kind of deep. Cause like we ain't even in a position, we ain't got no fight for this type of shit that's going on. This shit is way above our head, but we gonna feel the effects of it like we feel the effects when the fucking meat shit went down. We feel the effects when the fucking gas shit went down. We feel the effects when ain't nobody had no fucking money. We had to wait for a stimulus check. Everybody sitting around broke as shit. People hungry. Niggas fighting. They wondering why niggas is killing each other. Niggas is just busted, fucked up, mad, disgusted forever. This, that, arguing over some money. What the fuck? Don't ask me why the fuck niggas is killing each other in the hood. Don't ask me. Because I got too many motherfucking answers for you. And the shit, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It shit all boils down to motherfucking systemic racism. I don't give a fuck. Niggas be like, no, systemic racism don't make niggas pick up a gun. No, yeah, the fuck it do. Because when you been fucking oppressed, your mom been oppressed, your grandparents been oppressed, and you been poor all your fucking life, and everybody the fuck you know poor, in the hood poor. They don't know what the fuck it is to be poor. They don't know what the fuck it is to be in a hood. They don't know what the fuck it is to be hungry. And they don't know what the fuck it is to be fighting and scratching to survive against each other. But they do know that that's the situation that they set the fuck up for us. That's what the fuck they know. So when they act like, oh, we don't understand why people, but why the fuck? Because this is a plan. This is the experiment. This is what y'all did. If we put these people in a fucking small enough space and give them nothing, that's what they will fucking do. They will kill each other. That's what the fuck they did. So anybody want to know why the hood is fucked up and why niggas is killing each other? Fuck all the small reasons that it come down to. The biggest reason is because niggas ain't got shit. That's why. And they made sure that we ain't had shit. We a fucking experiment. An experiment is fucking working. I wish y'all would stop playing into the motherfucking experiment. That would be a plus for us. I don't know when exactly and how that is going to happen. But we got to slow down because they wiping us the fuck out on every angle. And then we're wiping ourselves out. We are fulfilling the experiment, the plans that they have for us. We are fulfilling the shit and we got to stop it. And I'm telling you right now, like, we got to stop this shit. We got to pay attention, wake the fuck up and see what the fuck is going on around us and stop acting like we got shit under control because we don't. Half of the celebrities that you fucking loving and shit, they fucking sold out to the Chinese people too. They don't give a fuck what happens. All they know is that they doing business and they're making their money. I'm talking about people like LeBron James and all. Oh, it's a long list of motherfuckers. I'm going to talk about LeBron James tomorrow. I'm going to do this right now because, see, I got like... Yeah, I feel some type of way about this shit. Like, I feel some type of way about all this shit. About my brothers and sisters in the hood just fucking scratching and surviving and trying to deal with the shit. And then they throw fucking COVID on us and shit. This Chinese motherfucker over there. And then y'all sit around and give all these Chinese people y'all fucking money in the hood. These motherfuckers knew this shit was coming. They just getting us every fucking kind of way. You got to stop the shit. You got to stop giving these motherfuckers your money, making these motherfuckers rich. We done made too many fucking Chinese, Asian people rich in the fucking hood. They hate y'all. They hate, I say y'all, they hate y'all, they hate me, they hate us. But I'm saying I don't spend my money with them. That's why I say y'all, because you spending your fucking money with them. They hate you. They fucking hate you. They really do. Yeah, you got a fucking Miss Lee in every hood. Hi, Miss Lee. How you doing? Hi, Luke. Hey. Hi, what's up? You got a fucking Miss Kim in every hood, bitch, especially in Philly. All these fucking bitches be acting like, the fucking Chinese bitches be acting like they fucking black and shit just to get your money. They know y'all easy to fucking be friends. You can fucking act like you like black people and they're just like, oh, they just get so excited about it. I be hearing bitches like, she know my name. What the fuck you mean she know your name? Bitch, you been going in there for fucking 10 years. You have fucking paid her fucking kids' tuition. What are you talking about? Of course she know your fucking name. You're screaming every time you in there. You on the phone. You this, you that. Ooh, bang, boom. All that. She know your motherfucking name. She know you motherfucking faithful. You more faithful to that Chinese bitch. Straight up. You more faithful to that Chinese bitch than you are to the sister that's doing your fucking hair. Like real rap. You'll make sure you get into her motherfucking salon and everything. But you'll fucking won't get his sister that money and shit. Like, the fuck out of here. We gotta stop this shit. We gotta stop this shit. Real rap, we gotta stop this bullshit. I watch that shit. I watch this shit in every city that I ever lived in. I watch these motherfuckers come in. I watch them fucking desecrate hoods. Well, they ain't do the shit over there in Crenshaw. They got enough stores over there. They got enough, but Crenshaw is still a very African-American community that just, you can't just come up in here. Even though it's a lot of, different spread out stores and stuff. But no, concentrated still a lot of black stores and a lot of black ownership and entrepreneurs in Crenshaw. And that's what I love about it. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, fuck this shit. That's what I think I'm going to do. I think I need to get the fuck out of Hollywood. I need to get out of Hollywood. Maybe I need to be the fuck around my people too. I don't know. Like this shit. I'm irritated with this Hollywood shit. I really am. I'm irritated because this is the fucking belly of the beast. And, I go the fuck out and I look up and shit and all I see is the fucking Freemason sign. Then it go right down the street and it's all it is, the fucking Scientology. And I wonder about those people. My friend asked me, wonder what they did with the people in the Scientology. They all locked the fuck in there. They ain't been the fuck out since COVID started. This is just like Hollywood is a different world, y'all. I can't explain it all to you, but yeah, it's a different world. Whatever you seen on one of them shows about Scientology, that shit probably was true. That shit is crazy. It's right down the street. We ain't seen none of the people. None of the people. They don't even let we are in a new world order. The Chinese people taking over. Fuck the Scientology people. The Chinese people have taken the fuck over, all right? That's what the fuck they did. They the new superpower. I hope we get this shit under control before, before the word get out? Like, before the rest of the world figure it out? I mean, everybody already, we don't got the respect for y'all no more on top of everything after the Capitol riot. Like, that was the end all. This Chinese motherfucker was already doing everything he was doing. He was going for this global domination. That's why he sent the virus out. The virus is mixed with all types of shit. You understand? I'm trying to tell you right now, they ain't never get the shit. They'll never be able to figure it out. He the only person that got the cure for the shit. He got the cure for the shit after he get as rid of many people in the world that will not go along with his Belt and Road Initiative. All right? You can Google that shit. The people that won't go along with his shit, he wants you gone. And even some of the ones that will go along, he still want them going. He want to be able to control the world. He's a fucking madman. And that's what we dealing with. We dealing with some real live Hollywood movie type shit, but it ain't no movie. This nigga is a madman. The fucking devil. Yeah. Then sent out a virus that killed millions already and killing hundreds and thousands of people every day. All around the world collectively. They don't show you no more, but people still dying by the 3,000s in India every day. Just 3,000 something people just dying. I don't even know how many people are dying here because they just basically hide the numbers. We don't even see it no more. You got to Google it. You got to look it the fuck up. It ain't no ticker tocker. It ain't nothing on it. Be like, oh, yeah, we only had like 10 cases. It's a fucking lie. It is a fucking lie. Ain't no fucking, all these cases just dissolved and went away. No, fuck out of here. Hey, this is America. All right. So I'm gonna do this. I know I said this shit a while ago. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna let y'all, cause like fuck it, y'all just gotta hear that shit. You don't gotta hear it. You can just turn the shit off. But I would like you to listen, and I'm gonna tell you right now. Always remember the BIG. Believe in God. He believes in you. He makes all things possible too. This is it. Pay attention. Pray, cause prayer works. I don't care how many madmen come through this motherfucking prayer works. All right, but yeah, this mad motherfucker is definitely trying to do the doozy to us. And he done killed all the people that could have told us about the shit early. Whistleblowers and all, they killed them. He disposed of them. He did everything. This motherfucker's a madman. And, yeah, America got a problem. And we need some, I don't know who the fuck we need to be the president, because the problem is just too deep. I don't even know if we can catch this shit. All right, technology, everything, they just got us. They on our ass. They ain't even on our ass. They pass our ass. Bye. I'm out. Like, that shit right there was enough for me to just be like, that's it. Yup. They fucking pass our ass on everything. That's crazy. And they kids are smarter than ours, too. Like, what the fuck is this shit going on? They fucking kids. You better get your kids with some motherfucking computers, some digital shit, some space, some science shit. I'm telling you, man, some coding. Look, I'm glad you do it. Like, we had it for some shit. And what? All right, so anyway. Here goes. The Golden Girl is all over your box, baby, in a corona world. Oh, my God. I don't know if you noticed, if you believe it, or if you don't want to believe it. I'm going to be the one to tell you, I'm the realest person you ever did hear to talk about any damn thing. And I'm going to tell you this right now. It's a new world order. The world is changing. It ain't going back the way that it was. That ain't going to happen. But I'll tell you this. This is proof, like, that everything has changed. Like, first off, this lady coming near me, I'm about to kick her in the throat. She Chinese. And let me just tell you something about these Chinese people. All right, I'm going to tell you something, and you need to know this because this shit is real. I'm about to go up live and do a whole live about the corona shit and what black people need to know and what Chinese people already know. But let me just tell you this. These fucking Chinese people in this country, they've been knew about this fucking coronavirus way back, like last year sometime. They've been knew about this shit. All these fucking Chinese doctors and everything that's in this country, they've been knew about this fucking coronavirus. They've been keeping this shit a fucking secret right here in this country. They knew this shit was coming. Motherfuckers been walking around up here on Hollywood Boulevard with masks on ever since the end of last summer. And I kept saying to my people, what the fuck, they got some new SARS shit going on? Because yes, these Chinese people, they already been new at your local Chinese store, everywhere, the fucking doctors, every fucking Chinese person, because everybody got some fucking body over there in China that was going through this shit. They all knew about it. They talked to their people back at home, and they was all keeping this shit a secret. Half of these motherfuckers went back home for the Chinese New Year. That was the last week of January. All right, they went home for the Chinese New Year, and they brought that shit back. But motherfuckers was bringing it back before then. Trump should have been closed the fucking borders. I'm gonna give the motherfucker a little bit and just say that, like, he knew about it, but he didn't know to what extent it was because they hid that shit. Real rap. Like, this shit is deep, it's serious. Whatever you got, hold on to it. If you got some money, keep your money. Don't be the fuck out here spending this money, if you even got some income tax money left. Because I know how niggas be spending money like first fucking week they done. If you got any, whatever the fuck you got, niggas is losing jobs, people are losing jobs, and if you didn't lose your job, chances are you may lose that shit real soon. Like, you gotta think about supply and demand. Does your job really need you? Like, what are you doing? Is it gonna be effective? If you've already lost your job, if your family did, whatever the case, y'all got it. Now is the time not to be, oh, we gonna be apart. No, now is the time to be the fuck together. Put your money together and save your money, because hard times are coming. We ain't going in a recession, we going in a fucking depression. They talking about till August. That makes no sense. How can they say that the fucking virus gonna be contained by August? But just think about it, August, that's a long fucking time. Like, with people with no paychecks, government shit closing down, checks could stop, food stamps, all that shit, anything is possible in a motherfucking new world order, in a corona world, because that's what we living in now. We living in a corona world, and it's fucked up. He out here doing a report, but I'm sure his report ain't better than mine. Because I'm going to tell you real shit. They going to give you fake news and the rest of the bullshit. It ain't nobody out here. It's like a few people out here on Hollywood Boulevard. It ain't shit compared to what's supposed to be out here. Like, you look over there, streets is bare. No fucking body over there. That's Jimmy Kimmel shit right there. That's where Jimmy Kimmel do his show. I'm going to walk up here a little bit. I don't have it. Damn, did I drop my shit? I dropped my shit. All right, you know what I did, and I think, well, where the fuck did I drop? Okay, no, I didn't.
All right, so look, this the Jimmy Kimmel joint, right over there. See what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to tell y'all, this is the shit where everybody be every day, all day. Nobody. TMZ. Anybody waiting to get on a TMZ tour? And I'm glad they not. Just look at all the people they've been talking shit about for forever. They got enough money. Now they shit is bare bones. Don't nobody need to be on a fucking TMZ tour. TMZ don't do shit but tear black people down. And fuck Harvey Levin and whoever the fuck else. Look, line's bare now. Nobody going for the TMZ tour. Nobody going for none of that shit. The shit is real out here. I'm telling you, this the capital where every fucking thing happen. If it ain't happening here, it ain't happening nowhere. Now I'm about to go up live and we about to talk about the rest of this shit. My hometown city, Philly, cop shit, all that shit. Let me get out of here. There's a lot of Chinese people walking around. All these motherfuckers, I'm about like, if it wasn't for the fact that you would get the shit, I would be going up to them and say, didn't you fucking know about this shit? Didn't all y'all know about this shit? Yeah, they knew. Motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm about to go up live. Meet me on the live. I gotta get out of here because it's like Chinese people. They the main ones coming the fuck up here.
I've met virtually every major world leader in my role as vice president and as foreign relations chairman over the last 30 years. And that's not hyperbole. China is going to eat our lunch. Come on, man. They're not a competition for us.
Golden Girls got the naked truth. No fake tea over here. Believe that. Baby. Just the naked truth.
Golden Girl is all over your box, and yep, I'm back to talk about it. What else? The coronavirus and what we need to do. So I was telling you in the last report, I was just starting to talk a little bit about China and the whole situation. Now, I know you've heard a lot, and I started off my reports from day one talking about China because that's where it's come from. I realized being here, I was seeing people at the end of last year, actually at the end of the summer last year, with masks on. So I look at the reports, now that things have started to unfold and we can actually go and see a timeline of what happened. First reports in China came around November. All right, they say that they started testing for a peculiar pneumonia that they couldn't figure out what it was back in November, late October. I told y'all in September, that was when I started seeing people. It could have been before then, but that's my recollection of it. It's around September because I remember it was toward the end of the summer, and I was saying to everybody, well, dang, you know, what is with the mask thing? But anyway, now we know. You know what I'm saying? We know. What I was trying to say is, of course, a lot of people that are here, they say 450 million people traveled from China between, by the time we knew about it, from November until January, late January. First of all, our president keeps bragging about, oh yeah, you know, I closed the borders off from China. If I hadn't done that earlier, I did it, you know. Y'all remember the dude said it was a hoax, everything. He didn't close the borders off earlier. None of that bullshit propaganda that he keeps reporting about. He was late closing the borders. He took his time. He didn't want to close the borders. I'll come back to that bastard in a minute. Let me go back to China for a second, all right? In China, they knew about it way back then. They were testing for it. Here's my theory on it. Now, let me let you know that the doctors, the scientists who were conducting the test, the doctors, this is, rest in peace, Dr. Lee. That's his name. He was the whistleblower. He was the one who went on social media and said that there was a SARS-like coronavirus that was in Wuhan. He went on and said that. When he said that, Chinese media, Chinese police, Chinese government snatched him up immediately, took the post down, took him in. You know, they accused him of false fake news. And they basically was about to hang him. And he caught the virus. But he'd already blown the whistle. You understand? He put it on social media. People saw it. And he called a meeting with the colleagues. So he had like a conference call. And he called that meeting, so he already put it out to some other people. and he made a call, I think to like 60 Minutes, so one of our American media outlets, while he was on his deathbed, and he spoke about the virus. And so when Trump says, you know, he acted as soon as he knew, that is a lie. He been knew about it. Like, he been knew about it. You understand? So Dr. Lee was the one who was the whistleblower. The person who actually found out, the first person who found out about it was another doctor. That doctor, Dr. I, Dr. I, a Chinese doctor, of course, she is gone missing. Like, that woman was the first person who tested the first person, patient 0, in China, and came up, and after looking at the test or whatever, she concluded that this was a SARS-like virus, and they came up with SARS corona. And when she did that, that was the end of her fate. She went missing. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? So I said this, and I tell you this in case if you didn't know. Maybe you do know. Maybe you heard about it, but maybe you didn't. And that is all fact. And so I'm saying to you, if you just pay attention to what I just said, China was hiding this purposely, all right? And I'm telling you that their full purpose at the end of it, I can tell you a few more things in the middle, and I will. But the purpose at the end of it is for them. China, you know, if you know anything about our world history, you would know that China has always, since the beginning of time and all of the world wars that we've had, have been trying to become the superpower, you know. And right now, they're in a position that they believe that this particular virus, and them being the only people in the world who have what is necessary to fight it. And that is the mask, the tests, and the equipment. They have it all. Now let me tell you just how conniving and low and evil-minded the president of China is. This part of what I'm gonna say is my opinion. This one part. I believe, with everything that I've thought and everything, I believe that not the scientists who were the whistleblowers, but his own personal mad scientists. His own personal mad scientists came up with the disease. Mutated the SARS disease. You know, as they try to come up, SARS disease killed 800 people. Just so you know, as big as SARS was, it killed 800 people. That's a lot of people. But you know what the totals are worldwide now? That was a worldwide total, 800 people. We already passed 60-some thousand people in America and worldwide, abroad, everywhere. So that's inclusive. We had 5,000 something in America. You know, this is it's beyond unprecedented. It's unbelievable, unimaginable, everything you can think of. So, I mean, just to root it back, China was so aware. I believe that, this is my opinion, I believe that the president, Mr. XO, whatever, President of China, I believe he had his mad scientists put it together. This mad virus in his attempt to overthrow the world, and at the end to come out as the new world order and be the new superpower. Right now, China is sending masks and test kits. And let me just tell you, the test, you know, everything China do is bootleg. So even the test kits are bootleg. This is how they fucking up the whole world. All right, and this is how it's going to happen and repeat 2 and 3 times fold, 2, 3, 4 mutations, the whole 9 yards. The motherfucker trying to wipe out everybody. It ain't gonna happen, but that's the key, and that's his goal. He wants to be the superpower. He contained the virus, but so much in China. He only unleashed the virus, but so much in China. The virus was unleashed at the Wuhan market and at the Providence that's adjacent to it, and a few other provinces. And as soon as he unleashed it on those provinces, he shut down. He did the major lockdown, and he was the model for the lockdown. He locked those people down, all right, in those provinces. The rest of China, all right, was made aware of the disease and to not go into those areas. He locked those areas down. The rest of China, for the most part, he saved them from it. Like, he had specific people that he wanted to get, these people in these provinces. Right now, I can tell you that the whole thing about China, they don't have any more cases and all of those lies, it's lies. First of all, the 3,000 number that he said, these are reports. I've been finished with the stuff that I was saying. The only thing that I said that wasn't fact, that was my thoughts. The rest of this is fact. The only thing that I was saying was I believe he went into a lab and had his mad scientists come up with it. That was the part that I said I believe was his contribution to get this ball rolling. All right. Now, with everything else that I've said, I'm going to say to you that at least 40-some thousand people died in China. People died. China lied. At least, they're saying 3,000. At least 40-some thousand people died. People have already come and got more than 10, 20,000 urns from the place that they're making the urns there, and they're giving to the people in China. There's no reason to come get that many urns if you don't have that many bodies. So he's lying. That's fact right there. Way more people are sick than he's saying. Don't get me messed up. Other people in other parts of China too. But I'm saying he contained it to a certain extent. You understand? So that they can rebuild, and this side of China will be fine. Like the Great Wall of China. You understand? These people in these provinces that I told you about, literally, it's like they're zombies trying to get out. I'm going to show you some video in the very next report. People look like zombies trying to get out. They're holding these people who have the coronavirus, who they believe have the coronavirus, in 3 or 4 different cities, and they're not allowing them to leave. They're going to let those people perish away. They are fighting them. They have, police and everything. It's a war right there in China going on because they have these people that they won't let leave, that they know that they've given this disease to. And they don't even want to test them. You know what I'm saying? Operation Depopulation for China. For these people over here. We're back to life. It's all the shit you see on TV, what they've shot out to the world. Oh, we're back open. Our malls, our buses, this, that. We're shopping. We're doing it. People in China do what the president of China tells them to do. They have no choice. There's no freedom of, there are certain freedoms, but you can only have one child in China. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, all of the above. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of lying going on. The man's ultimate. Now, here's where a lot of the sinister shit comes in, where the takeover comes in. I told you all about what he did, how he took the people, the whistleblowers, how the lady is missing already. She's not coming back into population. I don't know if they have her in a jail or if they, unfortunately killed her, whatever. I don't know. So I wouldn't speak to that. But she is missing. And that is Dr. AI. Dr. Lee, he passed away from the coronavirus, as did the rest of the doctors that were working on it with them. They all passed away in the last few weeks or whatever, like from February up until now. Let me just say this. He knew what he was unleashing on the world, all right? Right now, he has literally 100 to several hundred factories in China that are working around the clock, making masks to ship out around the world. Masks, the PPE, everything. The tests. Now, these tests are bootleg. They've shipped them to Europe. Europe has shipped them back and said those tests are only 30% accurate when they promised at least 80% accuracy. So your test ain't even gonna be 99% accurate. Of course, we're getting tests that from where we getting our tests from. I don't know. They ain't really saying. Listen, the tests are flawed too. They already said it, you know, in Europe, the tests are flawed. This man, the president of China, back in January, before the rest of the world was put on notice, before the rest of the world knew that this pandemic was going to take place, he did. So he went out and he spent $56 million on buying and purchasing masks and equipment, medical equipment, from all around in America and other countries too. He bought all the equipment, y'all. He bought everything up from us, from Italy, from every other country that he could buy it from. He bought all of the equipment. That's why every nation is fucked up now and don't have enough equipment. Now, every nation has to depend on this motherfucker to buy equipment from. And he's sending equipment out to some countries. He wants to be known as the country to provide the aid. He wants to take America's place. We the one that come. We bring the aid. We save the world. America. Now China trying to do it. It's a takeover. It's a new world order. Golden Girl is all over you.
Golden Girls got the naked truth. No fake tea over here. Believe that. Baby. Just the naked truth.